Hey, what's the matter? Did you have a bad dream?
I don't know if I don't think I was dreaming exactly. I think I just remembered something about the night I got knocked out.
What?
Wasn't there a moon out that night? Because I think I remember it being reflected off some kind of pendant or medallion.
What did it look like?
Well, it was very familiar. It was a Spanish-style building with bell towers, like a mission.
Metro. Come on, wake up.
Where am I?
You're in church. I've been accused of putting my parishioners to sleep during a sermon, but never before one.
Oh, I'm sorry. I worked late last night. I must have just dozed off here.
Oh, that's quite all right. That's quite all right. You did a good job. Had a right to a good night's sleep. Now, today, you're going to do the stained glass window, frame by frame.
Oh, well, I'm ready to go.
Good. Right after Mass. And I'd like you to stay for the service, if you would. Are you Catholic?
Well, I'm a lapsed something or other.
Well, that's quite all right. We'd be delighted to have you.
Great. Thank you, Father.
Good morning.
So, the Med Alert bracelet that belonged to Mark had the same logo as this medallion, which means this may be the missing link we've been looking for to tie this whole thing together.
Well, I know that's the theory that Mason has been working on, but we can't get the clear picture because we have no Mason. We don't know where he's hiding.
Yeah, well, Julia knows, which is why I'm going over there right now. I'm not real comfortable about your brother trying to handle
Well, you
this
know,
on
I'm
his
not
own.
real comfortable with you getting involved in all this, especially after everything you've been through.
Well, I had a run of bad luck, but you know me, you get back on the horse, you fall off. No, first you fall off, then you get back on the horse.
The world according to Cruz.
You got it. I'll see you. I was just leaving.
Oh, Elijah's coming in. I can only stay a minute. I just came to bring you this.
What is it?
It's an invitation to mine and Keith's impending nuptials.
Oh, I'm sorry, Gina, but we're busy that day.
You don't even know what day it is.
You name it, we'll be busy.
Well, you might change your mind when you hear the deal I have to offer you.
What kind of deal?
Well, if you and the rest of the Capwell clan show up at my wedding, after the ceremony, you'll never see Keith and I ever again.
Never as in ever?
That's right, we're gonna pull up stakes. We're history.
Wait a second, Keith has agreed to this?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, he's as anxious to make a fresh start somewhere else as I am.
And which poor, previously unsuspecting little burg have you chosen, pray tell?
Well, the possibilities are endless. So what do you think?
When hell
Well,
freezes
it's tempting.
over.
I'll talk to my family and let you know.
Get back to me. Ciao.
What, is it me? Is it me, or is she crazier by the minute?
Look, if you believe her, I mean, just think about it. If you sacrifice a couple hours and go to their wedding and never have them in your life again? But she can't be serious. So what is she up to?
I don't know, and I don't want to think about it. I'm going to go see Julia.
Wait, I'm coming with you. Hi.
Oh, hi. Oh, whoa, this is fun, huh? So, get your damn leg off me. You have a warrant to do this?
Actually, one in a series. Once we've nailed Mason, I'm planning a series of arrests for you for conspiracy and abetment.
You'll be turning blue holding your breath, pal.
We've been over the whole place. There's nothing here.
Actually, I didn't expect anything. It's nice every once in a while to show some force, don't you think? Well, I guess that's about all. Okay, folks, that's a wrap.
Where is Mason?
Don't tell us you can't tell us. This is getting out of control.
I give him my word.
He is bound and determined to handle this himself, since you almost got yourself killed trying to help him.
Which is all the more reason why you should say something to us.
Do realize whoever's orchestrating this little caper is out for Mason's hide.
If it were up to me, I would tell you anything and everything. I am scared to death. I really am. But he wants to handle this himself. He wants to prove something to himself, I think, more than anything else, and I can't undermine him this time. I just can't do it.
Julia, the only thing he has to prove right now is that he's innocent.
Hey, I was trying to call you. How are you? I'm okay. Listen, I'm late. I gotta be somewhere, but I'll call you later, all right? Okay. Hi. Hi, how you doing? Good.
Hello, come on, sit down, join us. How are you feeling? How's your ankle?
Oh, it's much better. Now that
Great.
Cruz is home, everything's okay.
Well, you look good. How are you? It's just fine. Eden, why don't we order something to drink and have a talk? I have just gotten some wonderful news. You know, I still can't believe it. Not only does he want me to star in the film, but he wants me to act as a consultant. And the best part, though, is that the film is going to be shooting on location in Los Angeles and in Canada, so Chip and I will be gone for a little over a year.
A year? Oh, that's a long time.
Yeah, long enough for you and Cruz to get a good start on your own family. I'm sure you're going to be glad to see us.
So it sounded to me that Tori was seriously considering doing this movie. After all, it is a great opportunity for her.
Yeah, it sounds like it. What about Chip?
Well, I guess that she would take him with her. She said it was going to take the good part of a year.
Well, I'm not sure that's such a great idea, you know? I mean, it's a little weird down there, isn't it? Hollywood, the film industry, things move kind of fast down there. I mean, what if she can't keep up? What if she gets involved with drugs again or something?
Oh, I don't think that's going to happen. Besides, if it's Hollywood that you're worried about, they're only going to be there for a little while. They can be in Canada for 2 months.
Well, that's not going to be any better. He's going to be moving in and out of hotels, living out of a suitcase. How's a little boy supposed to make friends with that kind of life?
You know, I just don't know why you just don't come out and say it. It's not about the locale. You don't want to be separated from your son. He's not even gone, and the thought drives you crazy. And you won't say anything to me because you're afraid I'm going to get upset and I won't understand.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Well, can't you be honest with your feelings?
I'm trying to be honest. I'm gonna miss him. And I think I'm gonna have to talk to Tori about it.
Yeah, maybe you should talk to Tori about it.
Look, darling, I'm sorry. Again, I don't mean to upset you. I just don't. He's my son. I am, to some degree, responsible for him, for how his life turns out, for how he grows up. That's...
I'll see you later.
I won't be long.
Well, this is what I call service. I could have swung by the hospital. You didn't need to make a house call.
No, it's all right. I was heading in this direction when I got the call. So what's this all about? Are you feeling all right?
Yeah, I'm feeling great.
Good.
I have been trying to get pregnant. And I haven't been able to, and I started to worry a little bit, so I just thought maybe there was a test I could take or something to see if I had a problem.
Well, sure, there are tests, but I'm not convinced at this point that that's what you need. Well, how long have you been trying?
4 or 5 months.
Well, that's not a very long time. I mean, usually we advise at least 6 months to a year before we start looking for other...
Well, you see, I was pregnant once before, and I had a miscarriage. And the doctor said I would be able to conceive, and I haven't been able to, so just for peace of mind, I thought I would take some tests and see if there's anything wrong.
Yeah, well, I hope the other doctor also told you that miscarriages are not all that uncommon. Thousands of women go through the same experience that you had, and they go on to raise a whole family of children.
Well, that's what I'm counting on.
All right, I'll make arrangements at the hospital for you to come in. We can also have Cruz come in for a test if you like.
Oh, no. No, in fact, I don't really want him to know about it. I just don't want him to worry, you know. And if it's good news, I can surprise him.
Eden, this may not be any of my business, but does wanting to have children at this point have anything to do with Cruz finding out about Chip?
No. I mean, we've just been wanting to start a family, and I don't want to wait anymore.
So, where's Chip?
He's at home with my mom. He was asleep when you called. Did Eden tell you my good news?
Yeah, she did. And actually, Tori, that's why I wanted to see you.
Well, let me save you the trouble. You're worried that I'm taking my son off on location where you won't be able to keep your eye on him. Is that right?
No, that's mostly it. You left out the part where he's my son, too.
Yeah, and I did that for a reason. Cruz, I told you before, I am very grateful for everything that you have done for Chip. But we don't need you anymore. He's my son. He's not yours. He's not Mason's.
I see. So I'm just supposed to forget that this ever happened now? I mean, he's not my flesh and blood.
No, not legally. He's not. And the reality is, I can take Chip anywhere I want, and you can't stop me.
Damn it, Tori. I never intended to stop you. Forgive me if I'm out of line. I don't know how to do this well. I'm just confused. I just want to let you know if you need help, if he needs any kind of help anytime, I want you to call me.
Thank you. But we don't need you. Cruz, you have another life. Go home to Eden.
Круз, это ты?
Да, детка. Я умер и попал на небеса?
Я не ангел.
Позволь судить об этом мне.
Как прошел разговор с Викторией?
В том же духе, как обычно. Прости, что я так говорил с тобой. Все в порядке?
Я кое о чем думала. Села и постаралась представить себе, каково тебе приходится. И я все поняла.
Спасибо. И ты понимаешь, что Чип никак не может быть угрозой для тебя и для меня.
Я хочу иметь от тебя ребенка. И когда я увижу, что ты держишь на руках нашего малыша, только тогда я буду знать, что наша мечта стать семьей наконец-то сбылась.